Only 9 counties across the country are yet to be affected by the ongoing El Nino rains, as the government now places 38 counties in the alarm stage in the disaster management plan. The cabinet meeting today has outlined a raft of measures aimed at addressing the impact of the floods and approved the release of a total of 27 billion shillings to assist counties handle the rapidly changing El Nino situation across the country. Brenda Wanga has more.
Nearly 2 months after the onset of the short rain season, and the cabinet is finally taking action to address the devastation caused by the rains.
For bringing us to this cabinet, we ask that you...
The rains that have adversely affected parts of the country, initially the north and coastal regions, have now spread beyond these regions to affect nearly the entire country, with only 9 counties still in the safety zone.
The 38 out of our nation's 47 counties are within the alarm stage, a stage characterized by flash floods, general flooding in low-lying plains, rivers bursting their banks, landslides and mudslides, loss of livestock and destruction of farmland and infrastructure.
The counties stretch all the way from the northern and coastal counties of Mandera, Wajir, Garissa, Kilifi, Mombasa, Taita Taveta, Tana River, Kwale and Lamu, to the central and eastern counties of Murang'a, Nyeri, Kiambu, Kirinyaga, Isiolo, Kitui, Machakos, Makueni, Marsabit, Meru and Tharaka Nithi.
There's a National Disaster Operations Center that is up and running. It will be based in Nyaya House under the Ministry of Interior. They are assessing by the minute data from the ground and whether there is need to escalate this beyond where it is right now.
All the 4 counties of the former Nyanza province, Bungoma, Busia and Kakamega in western, 10 counties in the Rift Valley and Nairobi counties are also among those that are in the alarm stage. The government, in its response plans, has released 7 billion shillings from the contingency fund to address the crisis arising from the floods, while a further 20 billion is set to be sent to the counties by the end of this week as part of counties' shareable revenue.
So we are working together with counties, and this is part of their shareable revenue. But we are encouraging, the government is encouraging counties to try and set aside some money, to reallocate some money to the alleviating the problem, the current problem.
In the same breath, the cabinet has approved the use of military and civilian aircraft to aid in distribution of medical supplies, food and non-food supplies to over 50,000 households affected, especially in the northern parts of the country. The national government also says it is working through the Ministries of Transport and Energy to fix destroyed roads and help manage costs of energy by enhancing the production of hydropower.
We also have to agree that the rains in some parts of the country are beneficial. We're talking about a milk glut, and that farmers now, KCC has been given 500 million shillings so that they can take this milk from farmers. That is something positive. You're talking about hydro-generated power, and tariffs now will be lowered for the consumer. That is something positive. So it has a positive and negative side.
The government is now focusing its efforts in alleviating the humanitarian crisis that is already being witnessed in areas where the floods have had hit. At the same time, the government is warning those who are staying in areas where they are likely to be affected by floods and landslides and mudslides to also move to higher and safer ground. Brenda Wanga, Citizen TV at State House, Nairobi.